Although the track and field season ended just a month ago, it's never too early to start thinking about the next one. As athletes, coaches, and fans, we are constantly looking for ways to improve and achieve greater success. One specific athlete looking to garner more success is this year's fast rising star in sprinting, Kishane Thompson. The 22-year-old that came out of nowhere to drop an extremely fast 9.91 seconds at the Jamaican trials is probably the most intriguing prospect, and for a few reasons. I can go as far as saying he might just be the most difficult man to defeat in Paris next year. The first reason is because he hasn't run a whole lot since leaving high school, and when he does, he keeps on progressing. Historically speaking, athletes like these are usually very scary. Usain Bolt and Asaf Powell were two guys who had a similar trajectory post-high school, and both these men eventually became world record holders. While this is not to say that it guarantees him a world record, but if we look at his progression, his race patterns, and the fact he is coached by arguably the greatest sprint coach ever, it's hard to deny that this is not a crucial factor as to why the other top athletes may struggle against him. He opened his season with a personal best to then drop 9.91 in a prelim race at the Jamaican Championships, and then in his next 4 races, broke 10 seconds 3 times and then under 9.9 seconds twice. His back-to-back 9.8 runs make him the first Jamaican in a very long time to run that fast in consecutive races, and to do it at separate meets. The second reason is because coach Stephen Francis mentioned that for the Olympic year Thompson will have the attitude to tackle the full training program. This suggests that this was not the case this year, and it might have something to do with the injury history of the young sprinter. With that said, if he is not tackling the full program, it clearly shows there is much more in the tank, and we will see it in the Olympic year. It is quite evident being in the 9.8 region places him in the medal fight, but it is looking quite possible he could become a 9.7 runner next year. And if that is the case, he will be the man to beat in Paris.